Hello, good morning and welcome everyone, dear kids. This will be my last video related to section formula. Then from next video, I'll go to the chapter straight line. So I just want to solve a few questions like important questions from section formula and midpoint formula to conclude this chapter. So I'm here with the first question, which says if P minus B 9A minus 2 divides the line segment joining the points A minus 3, 3 plus 1, 3A plus 1 and B 5 and 8A in the ratio 3 is to 1, find the values of A and B. That means we are given the points, we are given the two coordinates, so ratio is given, so we are going to find out the values of A and B. Okay, let's see. A is given minus 3, 3A plus 1. B is given 5 and 8A. And ratio n is to n, which I generally take, is given 3 is to 1. So okay, let's find out the coordinate of P using formula. Coordinates of P, section formula. So mx to nx1, that is m x2, that is 5. Okay, let me make it easy for you. This is x2 y2, this is x1 y1. mx2 plus n x1, x1 is minus 3 by m plus n, that is 3 plus 1. Similarly, m y2, that is 3 into y2 is 8a plus n into y1 is 3a plus 1 by m plus n, that is 3 plus 1. Okay, 3 5s are 15, minus 3 1s are minus 3, so 15 minus 3 will give you 12 divided by 3 plus 1 will give you 4. Okay, okay. 8 3s are 24. Okay, I'll go with it. 24a plus 3a plus 1, because here is 1, so no need to worry. So 3a plus 1 divided by 4. Okay, as you can see, okay, we can further simplify it. 4 1s are 4, 4 3s are 12, this one. Okay, so 3 we got. Here 24a plus 3a, 27a, that is 27a plus 1 by 4. Okay, as you can see here, these are the coordinates. These are the coordinates of P. But the coordinate of P is already given to us. And this is according to formula, coordinate of P. So what we are going to do, we are going to equate this two. Okay, let's see. If we equate, what we get. Okay, let's go for it. Okay, so let's equate these two. That means, therefore, minus b we got 3. That is b equals to minus 3. Let's go with a. 9a minus 2 will be equal to, see here, 27a plus 1 by 4. Let's cross multiply. 4 9s are 36. A minus 8 equals to 27a plus 1. Okay. So 36a, I'll take this outside, minus 27a equals to 1 is there, I'll bring this 8 this side, plus 8. So 36a minus 27a, that is 9a equals to 1 plus 8, that will give you 9. So a equals to 9 by 9, which is equal to 1. So we finally got the value of b as minus 3 and we got the value of a as 1. Therefore, a is 1, b is minus 3. Okay, so I'm here with the next question. See, It says AB is the diameter of this circle with center C as given -2 and 5. If A equals to 3 minus 7, find the length of the radius AC. Number 2, coordinates of B. Okay, let me explain you through this diagram. Okay, this is your circle. This is your diameter, where here is A, whose coordinates are 3 and -7. Here is center C, whose coordinates are -2 and 5. And we are supposed to find out the coordinate of B. Let us suppose x and y. And we have to find out the radius AC. Okay. So to find radius AC, we just use the distance formula. Okay. So let us take this as x1 y1 and this as x2 y2. So we use distance formula. Okay. Radius AC equals to distance formula as I taught you, x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Okay, x2 that is -2 minus x1 that is -3 whole square plus y2 is 5. Okay, minus y1. Here is already minus, so it will be +7 whole square. Okay, so -2 minus 3 -5 whole square means 25 plus 7 plus 5 12 whole square means 144. So 144 plus 25 169. Square root of 169 means 13 units. That means the radius of circle, that is AC, is 13 units. Okay, let's move on to second part. Okay, coordinates of B we are supposed to find. Okay, let the coordinates of B be xy. Okay, let the coordinate of B be x and y. As you can see, C is the center of the circle. That means this C divides this diameter into two equal parts, which means C is the midpoint of AB. So what we are going to do? We are going to use midpoint formula and we equate with the coordinates of C. Therefore, coordinate of C according to formula, you know the midpoint formula. Okay, now I'm going to take this as x2 y2. So what is the midpoint formula? x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Okay, let's see. 3 plus x, x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2, that is -7 plus y by 2. So this is according to formula we got the coordinate of C. But we are already given the coordinate of C. You can see here or you can see here. So let us equate the given coordinates. Therefore, 3 plus x by 2 is equal to -2 and -7 plus y by 2 equals to 5. Okay, let's cross multiply. 3 plus x equals to -4. X equals to -4. Bring this side. -3. That is x equals to -7. Similarly, let's cross multiply. -7 plus y equals to 2 5s are 10. That means y equals to 10 -7 while going this side plus 7, y equals to 17. Therefore, coordinates of B, we got x as -7, y as 17. So we got the coordinates of B, we got the radius AC. Kids, I think this is the last question from the section formula, because from next video I am going to start straight line. So here comes the last question from this section, but it is not the last question. You can ask me the question. If you have got any problem, you can comment in the comment section, so that if needed I can continue 1 or 2 more classes with section formula. Okay, let's go with this question. Write down the coordinates of P that divides the line joining A this one and B this one in the ratio 1:2. That means we are given the two coordinates of A and B, and we are given the ratio, and we are supposed to find out the coordinates of P using section formula. Okay, let's find out. A, we have got -4 and 1. B, we got 17 and 10. And m/n we have 1:2. Okay, so let's go for the coordinates. Coordinates of P. We know how to use section formula, so by now, so I'm directly going to use section formula. See here, x1 y1, x2 y2, m/n. So mx2 plus nx1. Okay, I'm sorry, x2 is 17, x1 is minus by m plus n, that is 1 plus 2. Similarly, my2, that is 2 into my2, 1 into 10 plus ny1. ny1 is also 1 by 1 plus 2. Okay, so 17 1 is 17, 2 4s are 8. So 17 minus 8. 17 minus 8 will give you 9 divided by 3. 10 ones are 10, 2 ones are 2. So 10 plus 2, 12, 12 divided by 1 plus 2, that is 3. That is 12 by 3. So if we go for cutting part 3 of 4, which implies the coordinates of P are 3 and 4. See here, first question, calculate the, write down the coordinate of P. So we got coordinate of P as 3 and 4. Okay, let's move on to the next part. We got the coordinate of P. Now, in second question we are asked, okay, P we got 3 and 4. In second question, calculate the distance OP where O is the origin. So what is the coordinate of origin? We know it is 0, 0. Okay, so it's easy to do. We know the distance formula. So OP equals to root over, whenever it comes to origin, that is 0, 0. So simply 3 square plus 4 square. Okay, so OP equals to root over 3 square means 9 plus 4 square means 16. That means OP equals to root over 25. That means OP equals to 5 units. See, calculate the distance OP where O is the origin. So we got the distance OP as 5 units. Lastly, in what ratio does the y-axis divide the line AB? Okay? ठीक है सर. In what ratio does the y-axis divide line AB? That means we have got the line AB, in which ratio y-axis divide. We know when it comes to y-axis, its x coordinate is 0. So what we are going to do is, we are going to use m/n ratio, then we will keep x coordinate at 0. Okay, we got a minus 4 and 1, we got b 17 and 10. Now we have got ratio m is to n that we are supposed to find. Okay, we will keep the ratio m is to n only and we will find out the coordinate. Okay. Coordinate of intersection. Let's see. mx2. M is m itself, x2. 17. Plus nx1. n into minus 4. By m plus n. Okay, let me correct. I will just find the x coordinate because x coordinate only I'll find because we know that when any line is divided by y-axis, its x coordinate is 0. So I'm just gonna find the x coordinate and I'll equate this with 0. Okay, let's see what will be the next. 17 into n, that is 17n plus into minus 4n by m plus n. So this is the x coordinate of intersection. But we know it is intersected in y-axis, so its value must be 0. So I'm going to equate this with 0 to get the ratio. Okay, let's see. Therefore, 17m minus 4n by m plus n equals to 0. Cross multiply. 17m minus 4n equals to m plus n into 0 is 0. So 17m, bring this side, that is 4n, m by n equals to 4 by 17. Therefore, n equals to 4 is to 70. Therefore, the required ratio by which y-axis intersect the line AB is 4 is to 7. Okay, dear kids, this is the last question from this section. But as I already told you, if you want to ask any question, you can comment it so that I can take 1 or 2 more videos regarding this chapter. I hope you understood whatever I taught today. Let's meet in the next video. Thank you.